What is the first thing you think of when you see a $100 bill? Paying a bill, buying those cute shoes you saw at Dillard's last week, putting it in the bank or under your mattress and saving it, or Benjamin Franklin? Be honest, most of you probably wouldn't say the first thing that came to mind was Benjamin Franklin staring back at you. Benjamin Franklin was born on January 17, 1706, in Boston. He was the son of soap and candle maker Josiah Franklin and Abieliah Folger, who was Josiah's second wife. Ben was one of 17 children. Ben attended Boston Latin School, but was removed at the young age of 10 to work with his father. A few years later, his father sent him to work with his brother James at a print shop. Ben enjoyed working at the print shop due to his love for writing. His brother refused to publish any of his work, therefore Ben began to write under the false name of Miss Silence Doggood. Several of her letters were published in the James newspaper, the New England Current. Shortly after, James caught on to what his brother had done, and Ben soon after chose to abandon his apprenticeship. Franklin left for Boston in 1723 and settled in Philadelphia to further his printing trade. Franklin also traveled to London, where his first pamphlet was published, a dissertation upon liberty and necessity, pleasure and pain. Returning to Philadelphia in 1726, Franklin then published his second pamphlet, The Nature and Necessity of Paper Currency. After doing so, he was able to purchase the Philadelphia Gazette newspaper and was elected the official printer of Pennsylvania. In 1730, Ben made Deborah Reed his common-law wife. Soon after, they had their first son in 1732, Francis, who shortly died after from smallpox. Franklin's success, however, continued to grow with the publication of the Poor Richard's Almanac. He also took on real estate and businesses, created firefighters, which were then called the Union Fire Company, established a library, and was also elected Grand Master of Pennsylvania Masons. Franklin also was a foreign diplomat and represented Pennsylvania Assembly. He continued to work toward colonial union and in 1766 supported the repeal of the Stamp Act. In 1775, Franklin was elected the Second Continental Congress and Postmaster Generals for the colonies. Ben had mapped the postal routes previously in 1762. In 1776, Benjamin Franklin was one of the first 5 men to draft the Declaration of Independence. He was also one of the 13 men who drafted the Articles of Confederation. Benjamin Franklin represented Pennsylvania in the Constitutional Convention, which ratified the U.S. Constitution. He also participated in electing George Washington as the country's first president, inaugurated in April 1789. Ben served in the Pennsylvania Society for promoting the abolition of slavery, urging the abolition of slavery and petitioning the U.S. Congress for it in 1790. Outside of being a writer in all of Benjamin Franklin's political work, he also was an inventor. He mapped the Gulf Stream, invented swimming fins, the lighting rod, bifocals, the Franklin stove, musical instruments, and some of these which are still used today. Benjamin Franklin died on April 17, 1790 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was 84 years old and had suffered from gout. The image of Benjamin Franklin that has come down through history is not just the image on a $100 bill. Benjamin Franklin founded universities and libraries, the post office, participated in drafting the Declaration of Independence, published newspapers, the Franklin Stone, bifocals, swim fins, and the lighting rod, all from a man who never finished school past the age of 10. Even though Benjamin Franklin has long passed away, the American life is still influenced by his entrepreneurship. Hence is why he is often referred to as the first American.